Welcome to Living in New Hampshire with Corina and Freddie.
Today's episode, Living in Laconia, Pros and Cons. Coming up. My name is Corina Cisneros, Associate Broker, and this is my son, Freddie, Realtor and Managing Partner of the Cisneros Realty Group.
Welcome to our channel. We cover the beautiful New Hampshire Lakes region and mountains surrounding Lake Winnipesaukee.
We are Lakes region experts with a proven track record of success. We have represented over 600 families transition homes over the last 7 years.
Whether you're looking to sell in the Lakes region or are looking to buy that perfect lake home or condominium, look no further. Corina and I are ready to advise, counsel, and assist you.
On this channel, we'll show you everything there is to know about the Lakes region by boat, plane, or any means of transportation.
Please be sure to hit the subscribe button below so you won't miss any of our future videos on Tuesdays and Fridays.
So let's get started with living in Laconia, pros or cons? Or is it pros and cons?
I think it's pros and cons.
Okay, pros and cons.
So as discussed in our previous videos, Laconia is a city in Belknap County, New Hampshire. Population is around 16,000, right, Corina?
That's right. It's also situated in the heart of the Lakes region or Lake Winnipesaukee. It has waterfront on Lake Winnipesaukee, Paugus Bay, Lake Opeechee, and Lake Winnisquam.
And the main three villages are the village of Lakeport, Weirs Beach, and downtown Laconia.
That's right, and we covered that in our previous Laconia video.
Yep.
On reasons why you'd want to move to Laconia. Property taxes in Laconia are about 19 per thousand, which makes it the highest property tax of all the 8 towns surrounding Lake Winnipesaukee. The lowest one, of course, being Moultonboro at 7.13 per thousand.
So Corina, let's get started with some of the pros for Laconia. Number 1.
As always, a pro can also be a con depending on your point of view or your situation, okay? But a very pro is that Laconia is less expensive than many towns across America. Still, Laconia real estate prices are about 26% lower than the average U.S. home. The cost of living in New Hampshire is about 7% lower than the average household in the U.S. Health costs are also lower than the average in the U.S. Transportation costs are also lower compared to the average U.S. So overall, if you want to live in the Lakes region, except for the property taxes, Laconia offers so many advantages in terms of cost of living compared to the average town or city across the nation.
Yes, and especially Laconia right now has a lot of opportunities in the commercial aspect, in the downtown.
Hospitality as well.
Hospitality.
So Fred, what do you think another real pro of Laconia is?
So a second, number 2 pro of Laconia is its beautiful scenery. So although Laconia offers that city-like living experience and sidewalks and being able to walk places.
Well, Laconia is a very small city. You can get around it in less than 10 minutes from every point of the town. If you want to walk or bicycle, everything's very convenient, and the scenery is just phenomenal because even though you're in a small city and you're next to mountains and lakes, I mean, what could be better?
Yes, so, and like Corina likes to say, you don't need to live in Laconia to enjoy Laconia, but I think it is very convenient to have all the amenities of living in the city, but you walk a couple blocks and you are at a beautiful park in Opeechee.
That's another pro of Laconia.
Yes.
It's so convenient.
Yes.
So, you know, our office is in Guilford. I live in Belmont. Living in Guilford, Belmont, Laconia, Meredith, Alton, it's like living in one little sprawling little sister cities next to each other. So you don't have to live in one to enjoy one, you can live anywhere.
Yes, and to come into to the pro that we're talking about, Laconia truly has that lakes region feel because there's pretty much water. Winnisquam, you have Opeechee, you have Weir's Beach.
It's gorgeous.
So it's gorgeous.
So
And
take a look at this video of the aerials that I did over Laconia just last week with some of the beautiful foliage colors.
yes, and the Wild Trail, which cuts right through Laconia, also offers that beautiful, breathtaking scenery. Pretty much 24/7.
Well, and just you can go put your boat in Opeechee. Of course, you can swim in any of the town beaches. You have Weir's Beach, you have Bond Beach, you have Bartlett Beach on Winnisquam. You have choices of restaurants. There's just so much.
Yes, so in conclusion, very walkable, breathtaking, very convenient. But again, you don't have to live in Laconia to enjoy Laconia.
So if you want to enjoy the foliage this season or any other season, one of the best attractions and things that you can do is take a ride on the Mount Washington,
Yes.
which stops in 5 ports.
Yes.
You can board at any of them. You have Alton, Weir's Beach,
Santa Harbor.
Meredith, and Wolfboro.
Number 3, Corina.
Well, again,
What's the third pro?
year-round activities. One of the things I love about the Lakes region, instead of maybe Miami, Fort Lauderdale, where I used to live for a long time, we have 4 beautiful seasons here. Different temperatures. The way the sun sets is different every season. The colors. The lakes are beautiful in the summer, but they're also beautiful in the winter.
Yes, I mean, we're recording this mid-October, and we're gearing up now for winter. And even though I'm gonna miss summer, I feel like winter is due.
I'm excited.
Yes, I mean, I'm always happy for the first time it snows. And,
Yeah, Fred told me he was gonna trade in our big snowmobiles.
Yeah, for something smaller.
For which ones?
Some like early, they call it Bravos.
Yeah.
250s.
Because they're easy to drive.
Yeah, they're just easier to drive, less noisy. I can actually work on them.
Yeah.
Not the road tax.
So we're looking forward to snow. I mean, the trail for the trail system comes right by our house in Belmont and our office right in front of our office. So
yeah, so definitely a big pro of Laconia is definitely year-round activities.
As well as any other town around the lake.
Yes, but Laconia in particular has everything very close by. You could be, skiing in Gunstock within 10 minutes. Then you can be, snowmobiling. There's some good trails. There's good fishing. Winter, ice fishing as well. Horseback riding.
Right. So living in the Lakes region or Laconia you're only going to be limited to your brain and to your imagination and to your wanting to get out there and enjoy the clean air. I mean, if you're living here all year round, like we are, I think we don't get to do it as much as we'd like to because we actually work, play, and live here. But if you're coming for the weekend or a long weekend, oh my God, you will never stop doing so many different things.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that there is a lot of value in having everything centralized.
Yeah, and of course, if you're in Laconia, you're only 12 to 15 minutes to Meredith. To Guilford, you're 5 minutes, at most 10 minutes.
Yes, and don't forget, Fun Spot, the largest arcade in the world.
That's right.
Is in Laconia.
Did you count how many machines you have today?
I have not, but I will be.
Let's just take their word for it.
This summer, yeah.
Okay.
Or next winter.
If you want to go all the way around to Wolfboro by way of Alton from Laconia, it's about 35 minutes.
Yeah, you can basically do in about an hour and a half, give or take, Laconia to Laconia. Do like around the lake. Would say it's about an hour and a half.
Do it more comfortably. Do it in 2.
Couple hours.
Or 3. Stop for lunch.
Yes, but I'm just saying if you drive continuously, it's about 2 hours.
Right. Some of the fun activities. Let's just talk about the obvious. Of course, in the summer, anything in boating on the lake. So I think the number one thing about, there are many things, but the number one pro about Laconia is that it's just in the middle. It's like from there, different spokes.
We'll call it the heart of the Lakes region.
Let's say, can I call it the beating heart?
Yes, the beating heart.
Yeah, it's the beating heart, okay? So of course in the fall, you got hiking, hunting, for example.
It's wedding season.
Yeah. So in the spring, fishing, horseback riding, you name it. So Fred, I have a couple of things that I love to do every year that are really fun in Laconia. For example, the Winnipesaukee Scenic Railroad that goes from Meredith to Laconia and back. It's a beautiful ride during
No, it is. It
fall.
is beautiful. It has tons of colors, and it's just great for all ages and families. I think it's a great opportunity.
Okay, another pro, which is a pro for the entire state. If you shop in Laconia, No sales tax. Bravo!
Yes, and there's also a larger selection for shopping in Laconia than any other town surrounding Lake Winnipesaukee. Would you agree, Corina?
Yeah, and if you want more selection, you got to go to Concord or Portsmouth.
Yes, but in Tilton, which is a town that abuts Laconia to the south, there is the Tangier outlets, which have an array of different type of stores, anywhere from
Talbot's is my favorite.
Like shoe stores to, anything. Brooks
It's an outlet
Brothers,
store.
Polo. Gift shop in Laconia on Main Street. Great gift shop, tons of souvenirs. So another great, interesting shopping opportunity in the Laconia area is a Chaos and Kindness store. It's by the...
In Laconia.
Yes, in Laconia.
In Lakeport.
Lakeport. It's by the members of the Recycled Percussion Band, which if you don't know who they are, you definitely Google them.
Yeah, they've had a show in Vegas. They go around the country, and they're local boys.
Yes, and like I said, great restaurants as well, not just shopping, but a good opportunities at a local eatery in downtown.
What's so special about local?
That they change their menus every 2 weeks.
It's farm to table.
And it's farm to table. They try to keep everything local, so a lot of the ingredients, if they can sort them out locally, they will.
Another great restaurant, well, it's just a variety. You have Thai food, you have T-Bones, Great American Eatery, Cactus Jack's, O Steak and Seafood, Patrick's Pub, Fratello's. John's Roast Beef, one of my favorite places, local places.
Yes, there's tons to choose from on that end as well.
That's right.
And I think Corina is definitely a good client of John's Roast Beef in Delhi.
I am. John's Roast Beef in Delhi. Great roast beef, great tuna, sandwiches, and super friendly, nice people over there. All right, another great pro is a great place to retire.
Yes.
According to Wallet Hub, New Hampshire is ranked number 10 as the best state to retire, with a very high score of 56.29 across dimensions of affordability, quality, and healthcare, and so much more.
So another interesting pro is that New Hampshire has no tax on your pension if you retire to the Granite State.
So that means that your 401ks and IRAs distributions are tax-free also. Now, caveat.
Yes, we are not New Hampshire licensed tax attorney
or tax accountants or
tax law.
Check with your
Talk to your CPA or whoever does your taxes, and they can kind of give you a better idea.
We also found out that Social Security benefits are not taxed in New Hampshire as well.
And those are just some bonuses, pros, but there's more things that you want to come to New Hampshire to retire for than just saving a few dollars from Uncle Sam,
So there you have it, folks. Living in New Hampshire, the pros and cons.
Yes, and if you're planning to buy or sell in the Lakes region, we are New Hampshire Realtors, ready to help you with all your real estate needs.
That's right, thanks, Freddie. And my name is Corina Cisneros, Associate Broker. And this is, of course, my dear son, Freddie, Realtor and Managing Partner of the Cisneros Realty Group. We live here, we work here, and we know real estate in the Lakes region.
Yes, so please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons below so you won't miss any of your future videos.
So come to New Hampshire. It's the perfect location to live, retire, and vacation.
In New Hampshire, there's something for everyone.
That's right. Until next time.
Play my song.
No, play my song.
Your song.
And I have to find a song for you.
Yes.
Okay, play my song.